Already. Shalom, Israel. I want to start by giving all glory and praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. I'm the brother I'm one for down to Florida from the camp province of Babylon. Come with another quick hit to the spirit power by YAHAWASHI. Lord, want to edify and feed the sheep. Double honor to those an apostle, great millstone, teach you well. Peace and blessings to the brothers who push this work into sincerity to the scattered abroad. All right. This will be a part two. Okay, but really, pertaining to this post that I seen, all right, of this content creator known as Cookinwitkya, all right, and this woman was, blowing up over the internet, all right, for doing what? Cooking food and shaking her ass, okay? She was blowing up, for whipping up some plates, okay, average things that, a woman could whip up in the kitchen, and she was being, pushed out there, okay, because not only was she cooking something, but she was shaking her ass, man. All right, and it is what it is. This is we're in a society where everything you see on social media or on TV is sexualized, man. Okay, everything is provocative and pushed, okay, for these women that's in their pleasures, all right, to make a living off of it. That's why you have these things like these websites or these these social medias, these women have to, pretty much amplify that spirit that's on these women, because that's what draws attention to them. You see, that's what they feed off of, that lust and the things, etc. to that, you see. But now, all right, you have it where this woman, she put it a post. Now, I was, Spirit was on me meaning to do a lesson on it a little while back, but it hopped on me to do it today. Call her by Smell Shy, because she texted, and I believe this was it looked like a Facebook post, okay, and I could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but just going into reading it, it says, Cookinwitkya, I went from making so much money to struggling in every way, and I just hate that the truth is where all 1 to 3 missed paychecks away from several financial or severe financial hardship. This shit is unreal for me. All right, and this is a woman that was shaking her ass, making plates, making dinners, and all that, and was making content, was making a lot of money for this. She was getting with these streamers. Like I said, previous lesson, going into that guy. Okay, these streamers, man, she streamed herself. They making all this money, but in reality, with the way the America's been set up and how it's been crumbling, and all right, these people have been affected by it, even at a higher status. That's why you don't see much of these rappers booming like they was before. Okay, you don't see a lot of these movie actors booming like they was before. Okay, this is it. America is failing, and so is the entertainment business itself. Okay, all that's got all you niggas in the bread and circus. You niggas that have been caught up in it. Guess what? Now it's leaving you nothing but destruction. Okay, that's the goal. And they set up little puppets, okay, mascots like these women and these niggas, okay, to feed your minds with destruction. Ultimately, to feed your mind with nonsense, folly. You see, now she's coming to the term where she's starting to be affected by these things. You see, and this is the time we in, where you could be somewhere well known, okay, have some type of notoriety, okay, some type of famous status, and still be struggling. Because what? This place is on its way out. She said, Cookinwitkya, I went from making so much money to struggling. And that's what's really going to come to you women, because right now, America's been providing you women with so much liberty, so much benefits, okay, access to all these different type of revenues. All right, these women have been flourishing off of this. But now we're coming to the time where all that you've been flourishing off of is about to end. Okay? It ain't gonna get better in here in America, man. You niggas need to wake up. It says, in every way, okay? These women can make a revenue off of anything. They can make money off anything. They can bring in revenue off of anything. As long as it's putting their bodies and showing their cleavage and showing their breasts and showing all these, showing all these goods that a woman's really supposed to be covering up. As long as they doing that, guess what? They making all kinds of money. But now that is being taken away, stripped from them. Okay? It says, I just hate that the truth is where all 1 to 3 missed paychecks. That's right. These American people are down there struggling to survive, to live, all right, in a decent neighborhood, or even in the projects for these jakes, man. You can barely even make it. You got a bunch of gentrification going on. Jake getting pushed out to the outskirts so Esau could bring in his way of what he wants to usher in, rather it be smart cities or rather it be just getting niggas out of the way so they can bring in their population. This is what they're doing. Yeah, niggas is barely making it. You go to a job and work 12 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours, however, and you barely making it. That's part of it. This is what these elites have structured their system around, where you can barely even scratch the surface of living a great life here, a good life. And scriptures tell you, for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American, this is not your rest. But knowing Eve, knowing these so-called black women, they done made that slithering, agreement with these devils. So they done got a little pinch of something. Now it's crumbling. Hey, call him like YAHAWASHI. All right? Because there's more to come. It says, and that's the truth. The truth is that this place is going to be utterly destroyed with thermonuclear fire, whether you like it or not. And I just hate that the truth is where all 1 to 3 missed paychecks away from severe financial hardship. Right? She said, this shit is unreal for me. Now let's grab these scriptures right quick, okay? Because I'm on the time limit. It says 1 Timothy chapter 5 verse 6. It says, but she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. Right? A lot of these women that's living in pleasure, they already got a ticket up out of here, man. You women are already on the list, the shit list. You see, majority of these women that's walking around, shit, stink. they done did all the folly this that they want. Okay, now they just amplifying on these things. And that's what America has given you, to amplify your wickedness, to amplify the liberty that you've been given on this side. He's giving you that. So now it's being stripped away from you. And now you're panicking. Now you're struggling. Chat with these women, man. These Cardi B's, these Nicki Minaj, and a goddamn Cookinwitkya. Because you all that shaking your ass in front of the TV and camera, it all look nice and good until you have it where you got you ain't got no platform to promote this on no more. When it's all being took away, when you are on the street, can't take care of yourself, can't clean yourself, can't do anything. None of that shit gonna matter when you got a group of guys who willing to risk it all to get a piece of it. Cookinwitkya. That's the times we're coming into, man. Those are the times we in. It's only gonna get worse. It's gonna reach its max peak soon. Okay, and we pray and we hope that it does, so we can get the hell up out of it. Because this is a sick and wicked place to try to sit here and find rest in, man. Okay, it says Isaiah 32:9. It says, rise up, ye women that are at ease. These women are at ease. They've been catered to. They've been tended to. They've been getting all the attention. They've been getting all the love, right? Well, guess what? Listen up. Hear my voice, you careless woman, or you careless daughter, Salakia. Give ear unto my speech. So listen up. Verse 10. Many days and years shall ye be troubled. You're going to be in a great trouble for a period of time, right? Ye careless women. You women are very careless. Now, you try to take something dramatically to happen amongst this place for you to just now come to your senses. That's why when all hell break loose, these women, the senses that are going to come in, the fast reality check that's going to come to these women's mind is that they are vulnerable. Okay? They are you know, because these women, you know, they independent and all this. They going to realize they just a fucking bitch. That's it. They're going to realize they are a female. That's it. Got these studs walking around looking all crazy in the face. Child, like, this place is sick, man. All right, excuse my French. It says, let's finish this up. Ye careless woman, for the venture shall fail, the gathering shall not come. So the gathering is not. Hey, you woman ain't gonna be able to tend to yourselves and then tend to your needs. You ain't gonna be able to treat yourself nice no more. You ain't gonna be able to do none of this no more. You're gonna be asked out, okay, looking for a damn, looking for a real man, okay, looking for a man, and then and you ain't gonna come across one. Probably because your ass probably stink. You just could be smelled all the way down the street. All right, it's gonna be horrifying for you. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be a horrifying thing. Okay, to see a woman in these days they're coming into, because look, they're gonna be all kinds of jacked up. Okay, the woman that's gonna come across, you know, brothers, man, it's gonna, the Lord gonna, you know, Lord gonna do his thing for that. But these other women, man, they're gonna be all kinds of stinking and stink. Verse 11, it says, tremble ye women that are at ease, be troubled ye careless ones, strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. And that's what you're about to realize. You about to be humbled, okay? You about to be humbled on a whole nother level, all right? You're about to be humbled, and you're about to realize that all that shaking ass and putting yourself out there all on social media was worthless, because now it didn't benefit you nothing but make yourself a target in these times of coming at you. Okay? So hey man, Lord, when this lesson is edifying, I'm closing out by giving all glory and praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. So next time I'm gonna say shalom.